Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video I will show you how to do this daytime look. It's actually very pretty and easy to do. It takes you probably max 15 minutes and I will be only using drugstore products. So if you want to see how I did this look, then keep watching. Next I'm using the REVLON Airbrush Effect Foundation. It's probably not the cheapest one, but it's actually amazing for mature skin. It contains skin reflecting pigments and they really reflect nicely on the skin. It actually looks like almost like a second skin. I love to use my hands for this. You can actually use a brush, but very often I use actually just my hands, especially if I am in a rush. I think nothing blends in better than hands. I generally don't apply over my lids if I don't have to, because this will just smudge the eye makeup and I want to keep this in place all day long. Bring it down to your neck. There you go. Next step, I am applying a eye primer, which is from KIKO. I picked this up in my last holiday in Ibiza. So I haven't really come across any good eyeshadow primers that are drugstore products, but this one was quite reasonably priced. I'm actually not too sure the price of it, but it was too expensive. I also apply this to my lower lash line here. Next step, I am using a dark brown eye pencil. Oh, this is actually brown, and this is number 7 amazing eye pencil in number 10 brown. So this is the one step that I never skip, because it just emphasizes the eye very nicely. I like to use dark brown because it's much softer than black. And this definitely would suit all complexions, no matter if you're like pale skinned or if you're dark skinned. Just line this nicely. It doesn't have to be perfect, because see the difference how it actually lifts the eye immediately. It's like a wind. Next, same here. I always start at the outer corner. It's just because I can have more control and see where the liner goes, and then I'm just pulling it in. And down here as well. Okay, next step, I'm applying a dark kohl pencil to the inner line. This is Essence Extreme Lasting Eye Pencil. It's waterproof and I love it so much. It actually stays very long on my waterline. And it was only €1.50 or something. The reason why I'm applying this as a second step is because the eyeshadow will come over it and then everything will blend in nicely. You will see that later. So just want to save myself a bit of time on blending. So make it very black. I like to use black instead of white because I just think it really brings out the eye color better than the white pencil or any kind of creamy white pencils. Next step, I am using eyeshadow with my fancy Makeup Forever brush. This is a long-lasting eyeshadow cream BRULEE from CATRICE, and they're absolutely amazing because they are so creamy. And actually I can't believe it. I think it was €4.99, So it was quite reasonable priced, and I will be blending out with my favorite MAC 224 brush. It's a clean brush, so I'm only using one eyeshadow, and it's gonna be like just like a light layer. So this is like a kind of a nice bronzy brown. It will suit everyone, all eye colors, from palest blue to darkest black. And I'm applying, I'm not getting any more product, I'm just applying whatever is on the brush left under my eye, because I don't want it to be too intense down here. I just want to slightly blend this liner that I have applied before and the black and everything together, so it's not a night makeup look, it's a day makeup look. So, do you see the difference? It took us exactly 2 minutes. Okay, the other eye. Always tap up your brush. Don't say I don't teach you anything. Blend, blend, blend. Just kind of like a slight motion. I always like just kind of brush it up as well, so it automatically goes up. It also pulls your eye towards up here, so you don't want to see any eyeshadow around. Then again. Next step, eyelashes. If you like, you can curl your eyelashes. I will look down. Best thing is actually if you look down. Oh yeah, I forgot to say. Again, I'm using the Essence Get Big Lashes. Get Big Lashes. So that's that eyes done. Next step, if you still have a darkness around the eyes, like dark circles, you can just using the RIMMEL Makeup Concealer. It's a really good one actually. Just a tiny amount where you have the darkness. You apply directly on the darkness. The same here. We have lines. You can use a brush for this, or you can also just use your finger. I'm using a brush now for this, just to show you. Just tap it in. The same thing will be with your finger. Step lips. So I like you line your lips. This is my favorite lip liner. It's L'Oreal Contour Parfait in 668 Rose. It's just like my lips but better. So the way I'm lining is this. It's like a little circle. I'm using this as a pivoting point. Just like in school. I did pay attention after all. This will just make your lips slightly bigger and also make your lipstick last a little longer. This will stretch your lip so it can get better in. This. And then bring it in. Try not to overdo here the mouth corner because this will just drag them down. Now it's actually quite pretty on its own. You could actually leave it like this, but I'm gonna use a lipstick. So I'm using a Catrice Ultimate Color in 317 in a Rose Garden. How pretty. So quite newish, but I actually really like it. The color is really intense, the payoff is great, and it's very creamy. I'm also applying it to my cheeks. It's just, I find if you use the same color, it just dyes everything in better. So apply here, hide your cheekbones and blend it out with your ring finger. More like, not dragging it, but more like tapping it in. Here, same. It should look like just like a small flash of color. Like you're naturally blushing. I like to blush a lot, so I'm gonna apply another layer. Pretty, isn't it? So this would be basically their look, but if you want to glow, if you like to glow like I do, I know lots of people don't like to glow and they're scared of highlighters. I have heard people saying that. How can you be scared of highlighters? They're your friends. You need, like every woman over 30 needs a highlighter. I swear to God, this is my anti-aging trick #1. No, actually after blush, it's a #2. Blush #1, anti-aging trick #2 is illuminating strobe cream. No, not this one particularly, but this is like actually a really good one from Barry M. I think it's a great dupe for the What's Up. See how similar they are, even like in color, even like the way they look. But as I said, it's a really good one for, I think it was like a €5 or something, but it's really good. Actually, so I'm applying this here where the light naturally hits my face, where the sun naturally hits my face. Actually, there's never ever sun in Ireland. I would say in this case where the light hits my face. Then here as well. If you apply this inside of your wrinkles, this will actually make them less obvious. Your furrows. The light will reflect them out. It will bring them out. And also above the brow, I love to apply the above the brow because this will lift the brow. That's your €5 eyebrow lift. As I said, this step is optional. You don't have to glow if you don't want to glow, but I love to glow like a firefly. Go quickly here over your blush. Chin here, you want to, and your cupid's bow. Just go slightly here into your inner corner as well. Just be sure not to smudge your eye makeup. And voila! This is the finished look. This is the look that I would rock if I would go out and take out the trash. Kidding, I wouldn't do that. Of course I would be wearing the full makeup look with lashes if I would go out to take out the trash. You have not seen my neighbors. Only joking. This is the look that I would usually wear if I would be going to work or just out shopping or just meeting friends. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful to you, and please subscribe to my channel if you can. This will really help me out, and I will see you in my next video.